Mikey, look, there's a natural disaster coming to our village. We must get ready.
Oh no, that's unbelievably awful.
Hey everybody, this is Mikey and JJ. Today is our special day. Today, there's a very scary tornado coming to our village. It has already destroyed several villages that were near us.
Yes, JJ, the wind has already picked up and it's really getting dangerous in our village. Maybe we can really stop it somehow.
Yes, there is one way. One of the villagers gave me a special unit that allows me to control the weather. This is really going to be very, very interesting.
Wow, that sounds really cool. Let's try to use it to save our village from all this. After all, I don't want it to be destroyed.
This magic block is in the blacksmith shop, so that's where we'll need to go. The most important thing is to activate it correctly, because trouble could happen.
I really hope you do it right, because if you get it wrong, our village could be ruined with all the villagers inside.
Mikey, just hang in there and be there for me. We're going to try and switch this whole thing around. We're just gonna have to do something about it. I don't want to wait for a tornado. It's really going to be a big problem if something like that activates anytime soon.
Let's put this block up and try to use it. We apparently don't have much time to do that. But we should just try to beat this tornado.
Oh, this block has several modes. It immediately made it rain unbelievably hard. Is that just weird? It's supposed to make everything go away.
Something tells me this unit is doing something else. Maybe it's summoning a tornado to our village. JJ, do you know exactly what this block is doing?
Well, I was told it can make bad weather go away. Oh, there's even lightning. This is really becoming a very dangerous place.
I think something incredibly awful is about to start. And if it does, it'll be all your fault, JJ. And you're the one who brought this tornado down on us.
Oh, no. I pressed some kind of mode and we were lifted into the air. It's a real tornado. I must have made the biggest mistake of my life.
JJ, that tornado has already sucked up literally everyone in the village. All the villagers and the animals. We have to stop it somehow.
I try to push this block, but as soon as I get close, it lifts me back up. It's just unbelievably awful. I thought it would help destroy the tornado, not create another one. Now, I have to reach over to this block and turn it off.
It's really just necessary. Oh no, a lot of people just fell down and got destroyed. JJ, we're really bringing disaster closer to our village. This is unbelievably bad.
I understand that this is happening, but there's absolutely nothing I can do about it. I'm trying to stop it, but it's like it's just getting worse. This endless and big rain will definitely never end. That's why each of us is trying to get it over with as quickly as possible. That's why we're going to think that each of us should really find ourselves a bunker. Mikey, I built us a protective place just for such occasions.
Whoa, it's really a real bunker 7. We'll be able to hide from the tornado inside? It'll be really, really cool if it's real.
Yeah, exactly. We'll be able to hide inside if we build something else. We should fill everything with furniture.
I can see that it's a really nice protected place. It's really what we need. When we build everything we need here, we'll hide from tornadoes.
The problem is that we have to do it as soon as possible. Because if we delay, we may not have time to see what happens to our village. There are different blocks and objects that will show us the direction of the air and whether we can even adjust anything. It's very cool.
Am I understanding correctly that we can control literally everything that happens outside from here? You'll be able to turn off the tornado? Or can you not?
I don't think I can turn anything off right now. One of them is headed for our village. We have more important things to do right now.
What kind of things? We should build our bunker and improve it? Don't you want to save the villagers from this problem?
Many of the villagers have been crushed by tornadoes already. So, there's not much to save there. The most important thing is that they are in stone houses. After all, a tornado can't lift such a heavy block.
I really hope some of the villagers can survive. Let's get busy as soon as possible so that we can build our bunker. It's really very important.
The sooner we get it all done, the better it will be. And of course, we can beat the tornado or at least survive it.
If we can wait out the tornado here, then I'm staying here. We'll make a new interior and of course save the villagers here. JJ, what kind of interior do we even have to do here? Do you have any plan for me to work with?
You can put literally anything you want in here. If you want, you can make the second floor our room. Put beds, a table, cupboards, and lots of food. Lots of good and bad food, of course. It would be very, very healthy. The problem is that we have to do it all as fast as possible. The faster, the better, of course. After all, I want to fix everything and make it as good as possible.
Anyway, each of you is really very, very valuable. We'll make another room for the villagers here on the 3rd floor if we save them. But yes, on the 2nd floor I'll make our room. It's going to be just incredibly cool and comfortable. That's the most important thing we have to have.
I'm going to make an office and office space on the 1st floor. I'll put different desks, chairs, lockers. It's really going to be our workspace. Anyway, our bunker should survive this tornado. That's why we're going to work really, really hard on it. It's going to be really cool inside, too.
I'll make it as cool as I can. It's really incredibly interesting coming out. I love how everyone is doing something like this. I love building things in general very much. After all, we are 2 of the best builders in the whole village. We can make a cool interior.
We have to make everything practical and fast. We don't have to wait too long for fixes or anything. The whole problem is how to get the villagers outside and get them here. Because that's a really big problem. Because a tornado could pick them up.
It's really a big mystery and challenge for us. Should we find some kind of armor that can't be lifted so quickly?
Mikey, like I told you, the tornado can't pick up only stone and iron blocks. Our bunker is made entirely of rock. That's why it will be able to resist. Especially since we're in very deep water. But we can't make armor out of it, just like we can't make iron armor. We don't have the materials. So it will be very, very difficult to save the villagers. I'd even say it's impossible. So we must prepare for the worst.
Although this house and the bunker will hold, but because of the amount of water that is outside, we might be flooded very badly. It's already going to be unbelievably bad. So, we'll have to deal with it as soon as possible. Because if we wait, it's going to get really bad. I really hope that our bunker will be okay. Because I've already made just an incredibly cool interior and I really like it.
Yeah, it looks really cool, Mikey. I would really live here. But you have to realize that we're gonna have to get out of here sooner or later. We 100% have to give up 1 floor for the villagers. What if someone really stays here or can walk? We have to give them a place. Anyway, the tornado will be over sooner or later. And when it does, we can go outside.
The whole big problem is that after the tornado, we'll have to rebuild our house and the houses of others. It's just unbelievably awful. So, we have to take it more seriously. Do it once and forget it forever. It's just going to take a lot of time and effort.
I totally agree with you. We will spend a lot of time and effort, but it will just have to be done. Because the villagers have to live somewhere.
So, I can safely say that the interior is all done. Now, we can do something else. More importantly, what we have now.
Actually, we can go upstairs and see what's even going on. If it's really that bad, we'll go hide in the bunker and wait for the end.
Yeah, let's do exactly that. I'm really curious to see what's going on outside at all. After all, we've been doing all this for a really long time. Each one of us is very important. So, we really need to be careful about what happens in the tornado. After all, we could be taken inside too.
Let's get out and see what's going on in here. If it's quiet, we can forget about the tornado once and for all. But I don't think it's all that good.
There's really no tornado here. It's just raining really hard. If it keeps raining like this, it will really flood our village and our bunker.
It's worth pushing this block a couple more times and try to remove any air at all. I think the tornado is coming right at us right now.
This is a really huge mistake, JJ. We have to finish experimenting with this block as soon as possible to get any positive results at all.
Mikey, something really bad is starting to happen. It feels like this tornado is really coming to our village. It's literally destroying all the trees and land in its path.
We need to take a closer look at all of this. If it really is destroying us, we need to run away or destroy this tornado. It's a threat to our village, JJ.
This tornado is really dangerous. After all, if we really can't stop it, it will destroy our village completely.
And we don't have any magic or mechanism to stop it. If we don't, it's incredibly horrible. Because there's no chance of survival.
The whole problem is that we have absolutely nothing. So, we should just tell everyone to run away to a stone building somewhere.
I'll fly and tell everyone. After all, it could really be very terrible for our village. Many houses will just be destroyed very quickly. I believe that. The problem is that I want to get this over with as soon as possible. After all, each of us is trying to win at what is happening.
We are up against all the forces of nature and we are ready to defeat them. There is nothing wrong with that. We will do our best to do it. If we have to, we will fight against all of them at once. It will be a really big victory that will bring us a lot of things.
Look, JJ! This is really bad for us. It's already attacking our village. Soon everything will be destroyed and it's going to be just awful.
We can't help it in any way. It's really just awful. I'm doing my best to support our village. Even to save someone.
I've never seen anything like it in my life. It's just horrible. We can't save anyone. After all, this is the most violent natural event ever. We have to run away.
Yeah, Mikey, you're totally right. We have to run to the bunker as fast as we can. That's really the only option we have to save from this whole thing.
Literally all the blocks, all the villagers are being pulled out of our village. It'll be a miracle if anyone is saved. I had time to warn them.
Mikey, get in here as fast as you can. It's the only way out we can afford. We have to hide and wait this out. Because every time we do, we're in trouble.
Phew, we're finally safe. I really hope the villagers were able to hide too. The basement is the best place for this case. The tornado won't get there.
Once it gets quieter, we'll be sure to climb out and have a look around.
Let's do it! JJ, look at all this. It's really happening. That tornado literally completely destroyed our village. There's nothing left.
All that was left was the foundation, which was made of stone. It's all fire and water. It's a real cataclysm. I never thought it would happen.
We are really fighting with you against all the forces of nature. Water, fire, air, earth. It's really just unbelievably awful. We're losing.
Anyway, each of us is really trying to make it all work. Because otherwise, you can forget about the whole thing once and for all. I've been trying really hard. There's literally no one in this whole village really. Oh, our poor house. There's none of the items there either. It's all washed away.
I thought we'd at least be able to get the TV. But apparently without that today. Let's think about what to do next.
We should look around again in case we missed someone or forgot something. This could be really bad.
I think there are still villagers here. But they're in such a bad state that the whole village has been destroyed. It's just unbelievable horror.
Like I said, stone buildings are the best defense. You see, you're not fooled. That villager is still alive because he listened to me. All villagers could do that.
Everything in our village is ruined. Everything is on fire or just water pouring out. JJ, is it possible that our bunker was flooded?
Yes, of course it's possible. After all, we have it underground. And all the water always goes down. so it could get really, really bad.
That's why we're going back up. Oh, I can already hear the sound of water. I don't like it. I didn't really want us to get flooded. It's horrible.
It really is, Mikey. We've really been flooded a lot. We have to get inside our house to escape. We can literally wait it out there.
I really hope all of this really helps us. Because I don't want to waste energy and get all the water out of our bunker. That's going to take a really long time.
I never thought we could get flooded like that. But there's really no free and normal space here. We have to win at least a little bit in all this. Apparently, we won't even be able to invite the villagers here because we don't have a normal path. When the water is high, Mikey and I will get out.
In the meantime, we can just sit in the bunker, eat really good food, and forget about all our problems at once.
We feel safe here. We will definitely wait and survive inside the bunker and nothing will happen to us. Friends, we will see you very soon. Bye, everybody!